Y'all ready? I hope so, because I'm going to cook a little bit tonight. Because I'm the proof that if you don't like something about yourself, you can change it. I'm the proof that you could be better than you never been. See, I'm the proof. And if you've been self-improving, if you've been shadow working, if you've been in introspection, putting yourself under that microscope, putting that flashlight on you, then you know what I'm talking about. You hear me? What it do, y'all? Peace. Salam alaikum. Hotel. Alafia. Osio to my Indians. You hear me? What it do? It's a lot of shifts going on. And when I say it's a lot of shifts going on, I ain't talking about out there. I'm talking about in here. Can y'all feel it? You hear me? Because I do. It's a lot of shifts going on. I came to talk a little bit, man. Because there's a lot of shifts going on. We shifting. We shifting. One way or the other. You see? One way or the other. You see? And that could also be north, east, south, and west, depending on how you want to look at it. But we shifting one way or the other. I hope everybody's feeling good for no reason at all. Already vibrating, operating, being the highest illustration in the best version of yourself. You hear me? Doing better because you know better. You hear me? Because everything I do is better. Because I became the best version. You hear me? And if you became the best version, then you resonate right with what I just said. You hear me? Yo. You resonate right with what I just said. You know? It's a beautiful thing to be on this healing journey. Because hurt people. And people hurt you out of their own hurt. Now, I just said the same thing, but I said it a different way in case those in the back missed it. You hear me? Hurt people. And people hurt you out of their own hurt. You see? And the same way people did it to us, because it was done to them, because it was done to those before them, and it was done before them, by the time it got to us, you see, we repeated some of that shit too. So I'm here for a reason. You hear me? You can call me Sawu or you can call me the Sandman, but I'm here for a reason. We here to clean shit up. You hear me? So y'all, so those of you who have, for some reason, you know, found me on your timeline, that ain't by mistake. If you found me on your timeline, that ain't by mistake. You supposed to be here with me. You know, wherever you at on your journey, with me on mine. You hear me? I'm glad to meet you. My name is Sawu. You heard? Salute to the Cosmic Consciousness family and soul tribe. Salute to the new subscribers. Welcome to the family. Salute to the peekaboos and passerbys. Y'all important too, whether you know it or not. Salute to the watchers. Salute to the watchers. You know, and salute to my supporters. You feel me? Salute to my supporters. If you haven't yet, hit the like button, please. It don't cost you nothing. You know, if you haven't yet, hit the subscribe button. It don't cost you nothing. You hear me? And those for those of you who donate, you know, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. You know, I appreciate those who give back to what's being given. Not that I look for it, because I do this service, not work. I do this service from a whole higher mission. You hear me? And I know where everything that I receive, even through what what I create come from. If you know, you know. You hear me? Cause some things need not be explained. Yeah. Hurt people, and people hurt you out of their own hurt. So, if that's speaking to anybody, you gotta let it go to grow. You hear me? You gotta let it go to grow. I reveal what's seen by what's not seen. I reveal what's seen by not seen. And for those of you who are new, if you decide to stay and stick it out, cause everybody that come don't stay, you hear me? Because we don't play over here. We do not play over here. You know, when it comes to soul building, character building, shadow work, childhood trauma, mama daddy drama, or trauma, parent sibling trauma, whatever. We deal with it all. We ain't leaving. We ain't leaving. We ain't leaving. No rock unturned, and we ain't sweeping nothing in the rug. You hear me? So I appreciate y'all. For y'all who do show up consistently, like I show up consistently, I do appreciate y'all, because it say a lot about the type of people y'all are. Even if I don't know y'all personally, I just want y'all to know that, man. And I'm proud of y'all. That's for real. You hear me? Because we come from all walks of life, situations, conditions, upbringings, and experiences. And we already know that. You know, and since we already know that, y'all might be wondering, what's my point? My point is what we wasn't told. See, it's not what we know now, because whatever we know now, we should also know how to be able to maneuver from that which we know to put us in better positions. So my point ain't about what we know. My point is about what we wasn't told. You see? What we wasn't told. And what we wasn't told, we've been figuring it out for ourselves through our experiences. If we've been figuring it out for ourselves through our experiences. But we have had all the experiences we have needed to be able to acquire the tools, to acquire the knowledge, to acquire the wisdom, to acquire the overstanding, to the understanding, you know, to know what it is. You hear me? You know? And a lot of us have learned to do that in the face of our admirers that was really our haters. Because it started right around us first. You hear me? So in my journey and learning how to recognize haters admire me in my face, I'll say, you know, I don't look for nobody to give me flowers. You can't look for, and I'm saying this to say to you, you can't look for nobody to give you flowers. So you're going to have your own on deck. You hear me? If you don't listen, you're going to miss it, but somebody going to get it. And if you do, it's for you. You hear me? Yeah, I keep my own. But I said what I said because our environments, what they didn't tell us was, our environments are not meant to define us. Our environments give us the opportunity to pick, to choose, and to decide how we will define ourselves. You hear me? So I don't care what it is that you do. I don't care what it is that you do, or what it is that you call yourself. You know, rather you work a 9 to 5, uh, well, this not speaking to the ones who work 9 to 5s, who legal more so than more so than it's speaking to the ones who not legal, who in the streets, who selling dope, so forth and so on. They're speaking to them. You see, cause I come from them too. You see, but not because it's how my environment made me. You know, my environment had an influence, may have had an influence on my choices. You see, but it ain't how my environment made me. You know, if you gang banging, you know, you can't blame it on your environment, cause everybody in your neighborhood ain't gang banging. See. So we gotta stop using all these excuses about the neighborhoods and the environments and the places that we come from to justify how we turned out. Cause however we turned out, that's what we pick and chose. Cause like I just said, everybody that we grew up with didn't choose how we chose. Some went to college, some made good of themselves, you know. Some got strung out on dope, you know. Some went to selling themselves. See, we come from all kind of walks of life. You see, and don't look bad on none of it, you know, cause it's somebody in each and every one of our family that fit one of them places, you know. And I might be talking to a few of us that used to be in some of them places. You hear me? And that's okay too. It was part of your journey. You hear me? Yo. Our environments are not meant to define us. Our environments gave us the opportunity how we gonna pick, choose, and decide how we gonna define ourselves. Now do I have y'all attention? Now do I have y'all attention? Do what you see look like you by how you have defined yourself? Do what you see look like you by how you have defined yourself? I don't care what you went through. Somebody been through something worse. And that ain't cause I don't care what you've been through. But if you feel what I'm saying, you know what I mean. And I ain't say hear what I'm saying. I said feel what I'm saying. Walk with me. Cause this is what we need. And you can't get this nowhere else on the internet. Can't get this nowhere else. Cause we ain't using nothing outside. when you pointing at nothing outside. Cause it's here first. This shit start with us, man. We gotta clean us up before if we want to see what's going on around us, clean up, man. It's vibration and frequency. You see, it's enough for us, but it ain't enough for us. If you hear me, you hear me. You heard? See, I reveal what's not seen through what's seen. If you know how to listen, if you know how to listen, you'll know what you're seeing when you hear it by what you see heard. But some of y'all saying, damn, what he just said? If you know how to listen, you'll know what you're seeing. You'll know what you're seeing when you see it, but what you see heard. That's why I say things like if you don't listen, you're going to miss it, because words paint pictures. And pictures give illustrations. And regardless of no matter how many of people see the same picture, they all gonna have their own meaning. Some may be synchronized, but many gonna be different. You hear me? Yeah. That's why it's important that you be you how you be you. The same way I be me how I be me. Because nobody can do it for me. It's important that you be you how you be you. At some point, at some point, I don't care what we come from. I don't care what was the conditions. I don't care what was the situations that went on. You know, at some point, it's up to you how you define you. Not because of what happened, but because that it did happen. see how we flip the script on our experiences. Seeds, y'all. You gotta have seeds in it, y'all. See how we flip the script on our experiences, though? We gotta stop whining about what happened and appreciate that it did happen. Only those that's growing gonna get that. Only those that's maturing gonna get that. Only those that's tapped in with their mind and tuned in with their heart gonna get that. Cause y'all the ones who commanded change over your life. Y'all the ones who learn how to navigate better through the situations that life throw at us. By learning how to pay attention to what you feel, because your feelings is the indicator. Your feelings is the indicators. It's easy for me to tell when I'm in the flow, when I'm in sync with source, and when I'm not. When I'm feeling good, I know where I'm at. I see how things manifest around me. You know, I see how nature, fuck with me. All kind of birds and things. That's why birds. Anything of the bird kingdom, it's this it's the symbol of cosmic consciousness. Anything of the bird kingdom. Yeah. I just came through, man. Y'all know what to do. Stillness, abundance, love, light, health, and wholeness. You gotta keep it in. You gotta keep you gotta keep it in your face. I'm just putting it in y'all face because I keep it in mine. Stillness, abundance, love, light, health, and wholeness. You hear me? We all need one another, man. You hear me? We all need to support one another in any way that we can, especially those who be a source and a resource to us towards our advancement. Yeah, for real. You want good, do good. It's a universal law. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm going off like I'm going off like an old savage on these grapes, but yeah, man. Just came to talk to us a little bit, man. We're gonna do it again. But until then, stillness, abundance, love, light, health, and wholeness. Salute to the Common Conscious family and soul tribe. Once again, salute to the new subscribers. Salute to those who cash out. Those who support. I'd rather use that term. Salute to those who support. comment. You know, peace out, wolves. I appreciate y'all who be inspired, you know, to share pieces of yourself in the comment section. I encourage y'all to do that because it helps others too. You hear me? It helps others. Trust me. And keep making them nervous. Keep making them nervous. See, a lot of things we feeling, they ain't got nothing to do with us. You see, but it got everything to do with the things that we had to break from, still trying to hold on, you know, to our energetic field, our self work ethic. Got people nervous. so yeah. If you feeling something, that's a good thing. You know, keep moving. Just keep moving through it. You know, cause our self-worth ethic got people shook. You hear me? We causing ripples with our transformation. We causing ripples. We causing the shifts with our transformations through the work that we're doing to transmute ourselves into to transmute and transcend ourselves into a higher transformation, you know, than we ever been. You know, that's the alchemy. You know, gold. That's the aim. Gold. Soul of gold. So until we do it again, man. Until we do it again. I love y'all. My name is Sawu.